What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be continuing our look at the combat rigs in Infinite Warfare. Just in case you guys aren't aware, a quick recap of what these combat rigs are. They are just like the specialists from Black Ops 3, with a few changes. With these ones, you pick your combat rig, then within that combat rig, you have 3 payloads and 3 traits to choose from. So you choose 1 payload and 1 trait. Today, we're going to be covering the payloads as well as the traits for FTL, which is the Assassin Combat Rig. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so in the game itself, it says that FTL utilizes bleeding edge technology to ensure combat advantage. And we can see this technology in its first payload, which is called Eraser. Eraser is a compact experimental energy-based handgun that evaporates enemies, and it looks really cool when that happens. You guys probably saw it in the trailer. The guy just goes poof, basically, and it does look pretty cool. This is essentially like the Annihilator from Black Ops 3. You do have to be very precise with it. But if you are precise, it's a one-shot, instant kill, and there's really nothing they can do about it. I did manage to get my hands on this one for the COD XP build of the game, and it was definitely pretty fun to use. It did feel a lot like the Annihilator, but one thing I noticed was the hipfire on this was very, very good. I would say the hipfire was noticeably better than the Annihilator in Black Ops 3, which in my opinion makes it maybe a little bit too powerful, and I think that could be tweaked a little bit, and it may be tweaked before the game actually releases. Next up we have FTL Jump, and this is a localized FTL burst that lets players rapidly traverse space to charge or escape. Now this one I didn't get a chance to play with, but we did see once or twice show up in the multiplayer reveal. And basically what this one does is it allows you to pretty much teleport forward by a certain range. And you can see that range here as he scores an uplink point in the multiplayer trailer. Now I don't know the specifics on this. I don't know if you are invincible for that brief period of time where you're teleporting forward or what exactly happens. This one's going to require some testing, but it doesn't seem to be too ridiculously unbalanced because this is something you have to charge up over time, like a specialist ability. And it looks like it's just a one-use sort of thing at a time. So once it charges up, you only get that one FTL jump, and then you have to charge it up all over again. So finally for payloads, FTL has Phase Shift. And Phase Shift displaces you into another dimension, avoiding damage. But other phased players can engage you while you're phasing. So with this one, essentially, when you activate it, you won't take any damage, but you won't be able to shoot other players as well unless they're also phased. So this is a great way to maybe escape a gunfight or just get through a really popular choke point really quickly without taking any damage. And I'm interested to see a little bit more about this. I didn't get a chance to play with it at the COD XP build. I didn't see it used at all at the COD XP build. And I do have a lot of questions about it, and I can't wait to test it a little bit more. I don't know if enemy players can still see you while you're phase shifting, but they're just unable to shoot you. I assume they can still see you. And also, I'm interested to see how long this lasts. If it lasts for a really long time, it could definitely be a frustrating payload to deal with, but my guess is it's going to last for a fairly short period of time, just so you can cross through like a choke point or something like that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So those are the 3 payloads that you have to choose from. You get to choose one of those while using FTL. Now you also get to choose one of the traits. And the first trait that we have is Supercharge. And when you're using Supercharge and you kill enemies, they drop a cooldown pack that helps your team boost their super meters. So it'll be similar to like a scavenger pack, although it will look different, and when you or your teammates go over these packs, it will allow you to get towards your payload a little bit faster, almost as if you earn score, but you don't actually earn score. This is a really, really cool one. I really like the idea of having this trait in the game. It's great for support because it helps you as well as your teammates. It doesn't seem to be game breaking in any way, and I'm very excited to use this trait. Next up, FTL has Perception, and Perception offers additional situational awareness by alerting the player if someone is looking at them from off screen. Now this one is going to kind of behave like Sixth Sense. I don't know if it's going to have a certain range to it, like if it'll work if someone's really, really far away from you, or if they have to be within a certain range, like they have to be up close to you or something. And it's just that little extra indicator if someone sneaks up behind you or starts aiming at your side, and it gives you an indicator that, hey, there's somebody over here, you should turn and shoot at them. This one is going to be seen as more of a noobish sort of trait, I think. I've already heard quite a few complaints from people about this. Honestly, myself, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. Simple reason for this is if they're looking at you already, they've already got that advantage. They've already got that leg up in the gunfight. This may save you in some situations, but for the most part, if they're off screen and you can't see them and they're already looking at you, you're probably dead. I'm hoping there will be some form of a counter to this, like a perk that you can use that will counter this, maybe Ghost or Cold-Blooded or something along those lines. I don't know yet. I have to test the interaction there. But overall, I'm not super concerned about this trait. I don't think I'll be using it myself though. We'll just have to wait and see. So finally, for traits for FTL, we have Power Slide, and this one is enhanced sliding capability that increases speed, distance, and allows you to aim down sight while sliding. It also makes it so sliding greatly diminishes your boost cost, so it doesn't take as much of your boost meter away while you slide. We saw this one a little bit in the trailer. It's pretty straightforward as to how it works, and I do see some rushers potentially using this, especially on shotgun classes. I think this is going to be very well suited to a shotgun class. So there we have it. Those are all the payloads as well as traits that we have available for the FTL combat rig. I'd like to know in the comment section below, which payload and trait do you think you're going to use most often while using FTL? For me, it's going to be a tough choice between Eraser and FTL Jump, probably depending on the game mode and everything. And for traits, I think I'm definitely going to be using Supercharge more than anything for FTL. So that's going to wrap it up for the overview of the combat rig FTL. If you guys are interested in seeing some of the other combat rigs and what they're capable of, all you have to do is click the annotation link on the screen. I will also leave a link in the description to the playlist with all of these combat rig overviews, but keep in mind some of these might not be uploaded quite yet. They will be coming soon, so if there is no link or it doesn't work or something, that's just because the video hasn't gone live yet. It will be coming very soon. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.